What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another Whole30 Bento Box video. I hope you guys are very excited to see these 5 lunches that are Whole30 approved that I packed for my husband's lunch this week. So first off, we're going to start with a sushi bowl. So this is like a deconstructed sushi bowl, and I'm using this roasted seaweed snack that I got at Kroger, and it is very, very delicious and totally approved. We're also going to add some mango chunks, some shrimp, some cucumber, and some spring onions, and I have the cauliflower rice being cooked in the microwave. I'm just going to cut up my already pre-cooked shrimp and add it to the cauliflower rice, and then I'm adding a little bit of spring onions, some coconut aminos, sesame oil, avocado oil, salt, and some sambal, which is like red chili paste. And we're gonna give that a good stir, and then we're going to put that into our lunchbox. You can then put a little side of the mango and top it with the shrimp and the cucumber and the spring onion, just whatever you really like with your sushi. If I were making this for me, I would also add avocado, but my husband isn't a big fan of avocado when it's in like a lunch, just because it does brown very easily. Then I'm just cutting up some of the nori strips, and I'm also giving him some full-sized ones on the side, so that way if he wants to scoop it into the nori, he can make like, you know, a 2-bite type of nori taco. I'm also including some coconut aminos in case he needs any extra, and a little scoop of the sambal as well. I had some hard-boiled eggs, and I'm just adding those as a side just to make sure that this lunch is filling enough. So it's 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I'm just doing salt and pepper and some sesame seeds all over everything. I also had made this for myself, and it was delicious. It's so refreshing, and it does taste just like sushi. I'll leave this recipe down below. This is something that I just found off of a blog. It's kind of like an oatmeal porridge, but made out of nuts and coconut and flaxseed. And then I'm topping it with some of this strawberry jelly and cashew butter. And the strawberry jelly is just made with fruit. And so this is great. You just heat up the porridge in the microwave, and with the cashew butter and the jelly, it tastes like a peanut butter and jelly. I made a couple of these to last throughout the whole week, so that way I could just add them to each lunch for him. Okay, now on to Tuesday. We're going to be making a potato salad. This is a bacon potato salad with red onion and celery and some pickles. These are my favorite pickles that I found at Walmart, and they are so good. They're in the fresh section, like over kind of where the hot dogs are. I just cooked up some red potatoes into squares. I just boiled them, and I'm adding some apple cider, olive oil, salt and pepper, and some of my homemade mayo, which I actually have a whole recipe video on how to make it. It's super easy. You can make it in like 30 seconds. I'm adding a little bit of Dijon mustard, and then I'm just putting this into one part of the bento box. And then I'm using these Adel's chicken apple sausages that are Whole30 approved. I'm just cutting these up. They are fully cooked, but you could always, you know, lightly brown them if you wanted to. But my husband said they were really good cold, actually. I'm just adding some carrots and some of the Tesame's everything but the bagel ranch. And this is the lunch for Tuesday. If you're ever curious about the supplies that I'm using, I have everything linked down below for you guys. And now we're on to Wednesday's lunch. It's a hump day. I am making a Chinese chicken salad. So I just have some pre-cut coleslaw mix, some spring onions. I'm chopping some almonds and fresh cilantro. And then we have the mandarin oranges. Make sure you get the ones that are in just the pure orange juice. You don't want to get any that's in syrup because that's extra sugar. And I saved a little bit of the syrup to make the dressing. So we have almond butter, sesame oil, coconut aminos, and we're gonna do fresh garlic and fresh ginger and some rice vinegar. Now, a tip for the ginger, I keep my ginger root frozen. So that way I just have to buy an amount that can last for a very long time in the freezer, and you can use it frozen over like a microplane, and it literally grates just like Parmesan cheese. So you don't have to worry about your fresh ginger getting spoiled before you get to use it. It's such a great tip, and I just love using the ginger this way now. Also, I did some shredded chicken in my Instapot. I do have a recipe video for that now, so you can check that up in the corner or down below. I have 5 Instapot tips, and one of those is shredded chicken, another is hard-boiled eggs, but you guys definitely need to check out that video. After adding my chicken and pouring the dressing over top, I just gave it a good toss, and we're putting it in the lunchbox with more of the mandarin oranges, some cilantro, 2 leftover hard-boiled eggs, some fresh kiwi, and some pecans. This is such a refreshing lunch and has tons of flavor. Okay, now we're on to Thursday. Thursday, we're making a green pepper sandwich. I know, it sounds weird, but it's actually incredible if you're a fan of peppers. Both my husband and myself, we love bell peppers, and let me tell you, the crunch on a bell pepper sandwich is just perfect. So I'm using the Applegate turkey and some Kite Hill cream cheese. I'm just spreading the Kite Hill cream cheese on both sides of the pepper after cutting it in half. I'm adding some red onion, some spinach, and then a couple slices of the turkey, and then we're just gonna close that up. And I did cut it in half just for easy access of putting it in the lunchbox. I did eat mine whole when I brought mine, but mine wasn't in a fancy lunchbox like my husband's. Doesn't it just look so good, you guys? I put a little bed of spinach just to keep the pepper from going everywhere and getting soggy. And then I did have a little bit of leftover potato salad from a couple lunches before that. So we're doing potato salad and some fresh radishes with ranch, of course. And this habanero ranch is our favorite. My husband even said it the other day. He said, I love this ranch so much, and I agree. It's like the one I'm gonna be buying for forever. We're on the last one. It's Friday, you guys. We're making a Big Mac salad. So I'm just doing some greens and some iceberg lettuce, kind of mixing that up a little bit, making a mess. We're doing fresh cut pickles, some cherry tomatoes. I am adding some cucumber, even though technically there is not cucumber in a Big Mac salad, but we need to get our veggies in, you guys, and some red onion. Then on the side, I'm adding the ground beef, and this is ground beef that I cooked with like some mustard and some other spices. I'll try and leave the recipe down below for you guys because I don't remember everything I put in there. But then I just did a side of green pepper and sprinkled everything with sesame seeds. And I'm including some of the ranch, but I tried making a Thousand Island dressing and the recipe I used was not a great one. So I will try and find a better one for you guys, and I'll include it down below. I'm just packing that up with the carrot cake Larabar, and that's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for more Whole30 Bento Box lunches. I have 2 more planned, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye everyone.